Everyone has their one pet peeve about their car that makes them uncomfortable whenever people point it out. And for me, that is my cracked fender. And today we're going to be sanding down the clear coat and putting on some epoxy to try to fill it in. As you guys can see, it's cracked down all the way to the carbon weave, so this is going to be a process. So step one is cleaning the surface. We're going to use some isopropyl alcohol and just kind of clean it up, and then we're going to mask it off just like a big strip of it with some painter's tape, and then start sanding away to get rid of the clear coat. So we got it all masked off with the painter's tape. We try to start with some 400 grit. Let's see. Oh my God, this feels so wrong to do this, you know? So it took me about 15-20 minutes of sanding it down really to get down to the carbon fiber weave and get all the clear coat off, because it was very flaky, and we plan on wrapping the car, and having all that flake exposed is really gonna make it hard for it to stick. All right, well, we got it sanded down pretty good to where you can't feel any of the flaky epoxy on there anymore. So we are going to, I guess, apply our first coat of epoxy. We have the totally legitimate and totally official scale, not used for anything else other than weighing resin, of course. So we're gonna do 10 grams of the epoxy resin and 5 grams of the hardener because it's a 2-to-1 ratio. All right, we got a paper set up to kind of catch some of the runoff, but I think we're gonna get after this. Now we're just going to lightly brush this on here. And then I think we have to let it cure for a couple hours. We are gonna kind of hit it with a heat gun. As you can see, there is some bubbles in the resin. So we ran into a bit of a problem the other night. All of the epoxy cured wrong. It looked pretty terrible whenever we woke up and looked at it in the morning. So my dad put another layer on, and it kind of bled through the tape a little bit. On the extra layers, you basically just like lightly sand it so that it has something to stick to, put on a layer, but it bled through the tape. So we're gonna have to take some wet sand and try to knock out these lines and just really kind of polish it after to make it look smooth. But this is, I believe, layer 4. And it looks pretty good. I mean, it's never gonna be perfect because there is a crack in it, but as long as it's smooth.